Hi there Virgo, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 10th of August. With Mercury now in your sign, you would have thought that you would feel much more clear about your objectives, because when it was working its way through the sign of Leo, there may have been the potential for confusion. But confusion could be just what you experience in the first half of this week, as Mercury goes face to face with Neptune. And the confusion could lay around any close personal relationship, especially with someone that you don't know particularly well, someone you're getting to know. It could be that they seem to be rather mysterious or out of reach or a little bit evasive in their answers. And if you have met someone really quite recently, then you need to be guided by your gut instinct if this makes you feel uneasy about what their intentions are. However, on Wednesday is the absolute standout moment of this week for you, because then Jupiter comes back to your sign. Now Jupiter only makes its way through each sign every 12 years, so this is your opportunity to embrace this traditional planet of good fortune. But it's not a case of us stumbling over gold bullion. It's a case of what we do. That's where Jupiter really comes in to support us. And the more proactive you are over the next 12 months in terms of taking the initiative and being on the front foot, really getting stuck in and showing passion for the things that you would like to do, and anything to do with learning or travel or moving around in the world at large, you can really transform your situation if you take this chance. Now, in the first half of this week, Venus does continue to tangle with Saturn, and there has been some rather barbed comments or some potential for misunderstandings around close relationships for some weeks. Perhaps it's because what you want and what someone else wants is very different. Perhaps it's because something from your past romantically is still resonating deep within you, and you've been thinking a lot about this personal situation. Well, the great news is that that particular grating aspect comes to a close as this week draws to an end. And then on Friday, there's a stunning new moon. A new moon which embraces Venus. So if you have been going through some kind of separation or come into terms with a relationship that hasn't worked out, it doesn't necessarily have to have been a separation which has occurred only recently. It might go right back in your history, and you may have surprised yourself of late how much you've been thinking about it, processing the issues around it through your subconscious. Well, now I do feel that you can come to a more peaceful point, and it's also possible that someone's going to reach out to you in the next 3 or 4 weeks, someone you just wouldn't have expected, who has held something of a light for you. This may have been someone who's rather shy or cautious when it comes to relating or relationships, or perhaps it's you. Perhaps there's someone that you are really drawn to, but you don't really know what to do in terms of taking that first step. Well, certainly Jupiter and Mercury, once it gets beyond this opposition in the early part of this week with Neptune, are going to help you. But you do need to still stay very attuned to the more sensitive side of your needs and your nature. But it's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.